Good morning. There's got to be someone who wants to talk to me. Every time I turn around and somebody says something to me, what do you think, Mr. Tackpans? Holy God. What do I think? You asked the question, and I'm going to start thinking about anything you have to ask. I just think of something, and somebody asks me a question, and I can see the relativity between it. And my last thing to go is I keep on thinking 3, 1, and 3, 3, 1, and 3. And now that I got it, and this is a short video because I don't want to be behind when I get up in the morning. 3, 1, and 3 is 3 non-leap years to a leap year to 3 non-leap years. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. That's what the 313 is all about. And the 613 of Moses is because of one of the threes of 313 is part of his creation. So it's a 6. So it's a one spirit of the 3 creation of the 6 man because he gets to this side and he gets to that side. They put him with 2 computers, one in the upstairs, one in the downstairs. But he's always scratching his chin instead of his nuts because that's where everything is. Everything hangs around where there's 2 nuts, right? So the squirrel's going to grab the bait. Raphael 7286, fooling around with numbers. I just want to show you one other thing. If I was good at math, I'd be able to figure this one out. What do you think this is? What is this? It's a football. And this is the Monopoly board. It squeezes in from corner to corner. There's 13. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from one end to the other end. Now apparently there's this part here goes to here is 1. This part here goes to here is 2. How many of these pieces of like a banana are on here? And how many dimensions would I get if this was 13 by 13? Is 169. But this totality is 13, 13, 169. So I have to recreate this to figure out. You see, if somebody told me, I'd know right away. But I still have to figure it out by saying 86 would be 80 and 6. Be 80 and 6. 86, 80 and 6. Add 6, because I just said the word with a 0. AT. So now it's 86 plus 6 is 92. Yellow and black both equal 92. And so does Rubik's Cube. In the short count, there's a short count and there's a long count. You see, if you make the short count, let's say we'll take the number 58. Okay? 5 by 8, 5 plus 8, 53. 5 times 8, 5 plus 8, 40 and 13, 53. Now, instead of taking 58, I'll take 85. The same numbers. The same numbers, 85 and 58. It came out to 53 on the first one, and the second one comes out to 53 plus 85 equals to 138. This one plus 58 equals to 111. And the difference is 27. So since we figured this one out, it tells us the same thing. But when we add up what we began with, the distance between in here and here, 68, 78, 27, ends up to be the same distance down here. This number takes you to the middle of the roulette where it says standards and poor, the queen and the king. When you do this with number 20, let me see something. Just want to see where it is. It's not here. Sorry about that. Okay, when you do it with the number 21 and 12, what happens to 21 is it becomes 21 is 1 times 2 and 1 plus 2 is 5. Plus 21 equals 26, letter Z. Now when you go 21 the same way, it equals 5. And 12 the same way, it equals 5. Except 12, you add the 5, equals 17. 17, 1 and 7 is 8. The other one made 26. 2 and 6 is 8. 1 is the Q, 1 is the Z. The distance between them is 9. And you will find these two on the debit machines. Instead of number 1 having nothing, now on the debit machines, it now has a 17 and a 26 for Z and Q, which is both 88 and 43. And 88 and 43 is 131. 88 and 43 equals 131. which is, when you calculate all, it's 77. So 43 would be Barack Obama and JFK, and I said this in my last video. It also says hot and cold water. It also matches 43 and 30. It's 77. They add together 26 and 17 add to 43, all in their own. And that is 26 adds up to, again, number 7, Barack Obama, hot and cold water, and I did that in my last video. So we have the shape of any one of the two. I want to thank you for taking 5 minutes out of your time and spending it with me, but I wish you could be just beside me right now. We'd be the knights of the round table trying to figure out absolutely everything. In fact, it's not that trying to figure out what it is. It's more difficult to get it all down on paper, because once we know what we want to search, we're going to already have the answer, because there's numbers, and there's letters, and there's the short count, and there's the long count. And once you have all the organization of how to manipulate everything, everything gets easier and easier. Thank you for watching. 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. How do we get 7286? Well, 72 plus 72 plus we come into this world. This is the Mayans. It says 13 here, which is the letter M, and all around Rubik's Cube underneath there's 4 spots with this 13M. It goes 13, 13, 13, 13 on Rubik's Cube. 13 and 13 is 26. 13 and 13, 26 equals 52. Right now, 13 and 1. You have 72 and 13 makes 85, plus 1 is 86. You get 72, 86. Look at these two beehives, one here and one here. There's no other beehive that's exactly like this. This is one side of the world where they go at 1 and 13, 7 and 6. This is the other side of the world where we go at 6 and 7. You see what it is? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 7 and 8. This is 6 and 7. So the completion of this one is 3 and 4. The completion of this one is 2 and 3. 2 and 3 and 3 and 4. Why 2 and 3 and 3 and 4? Because you want to make your numbers, your single numbers, come out to the number 10 or to the number 7 or the number 13, depending on where you are. But in this situation where it says 7 and 8, 7 and 3 is 10, 8 and 2 is 10 is number 32 that we mentioned before. The other one is let me see, 6 and 7, so it becomes 34, which means O-N-E, the one birth. So that's going to tell us exactly where we live. And I really haven't worked on this, but I definitely know there's an answer. It's all the grinders. You see, it has to grind its way. See the way it goes, up and down? And if you take a look sideways, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. Number of man, number of earth. Thank you for watching Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Did I say rough? I'm not a dog. I'm not a dog. That's why I called myself Mr. Cat Hands. Thank you for watching.